So if you're like me, you watch a lot of film reviewers online, and oftentimes you'll see they have really cool graphic tees, and I've always wondered, where do they buy them? Where are they? So I'm just going to share some of the websites with you right now, and I'll show you some of my favorite designs. First, let's talk about Fright Rags. I discovered Fright Rags at my first horror convention, Monster Mania Con 55. There were a lot of awesome vendors there, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money, so I ended up trying to conserve and therefore only bought one shirt from this company. This was the design that I purchased at Monster Mania Con 55, and honestly, I'm really happy with it. I enjoy part 2, and I think this artwork by Justin Osborne is fantastic. After that, I couldn't help myself and browsed their gallery online and immediately fell in love when I saw this discounted Dream Warrior shirt. This one is just awesome, and I actually loved it so much that I bought it on the spot. I'm really happy that I bought this shirt when I did, because soon after, the large went out of stock. This chopping mall design is another one of my favorites on the website. I just recently watched this film, and honestly, I think it's a cult B-movie classic. Now, I haven't seen The Black Phone, but I'm a big fan of this design, and I've heard good things about the movie. If you've seen it, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. The Slumber Party Massacre is another B-movie cult classic that I just recently watched for the first time. The artwork by Justin Osborne is just fantastic in my opinion, and I think it does a great job of highlighting the film. I really enjoy how the one girl actually has the slice of pizza in her hand, just like in the movie. Fright Rags often displays artwork by Justin Osborne on their shirts, and quite frankly, I think his artwork is some of my favorite on the website. Cavity Colors is another one of my favorite websites to buy horror shirts from. Much like Fright Rags, Cavity Colors has a wide variety in their collection. Quickly, I'll go through and show you some of my favorites. I actually haven't seen the original Frankenstein yet, but I gotta say this artwork is just fantastic. A lot of these pieces that I'm about to show you will likely have art from Devin Whitehead. He is one of my favorite alternative movie poster artists working in this day and age, and I just think his designs are out of this world. Cavity Colors uses a lot of his designs, and honestly, I think it's an amazing business decision. I actually discovered Devin after I watched an awesome documentary about alternative movie posters called 24 by 36. That documentary is amazing, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. After watching 24 by 36, I discovered Mondo, Amp Posters, Galleries 1988, Bottleneck Gallery, Phantom City Creative, and Vice Press, amongst others. All of these companies are awesome, and they allow me to discover new artists that I may not have heard about otherwise. And that's what I aim to do on this channel. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. So fast forward into recently when I'm looking into where to buy horror shirts, and of course I discover that Devin's artwork is being printed on t-shirts by Cavity Colors. Of course I jumped at the chance to buy some of these amazing designs, and my first Devin Whitehead design I ever purchased was this awesome Halloween 3 shirt. I absolutely love this piece. I love that the rotting children in the masks are the focal point, large at the top, and then at the bottom in the foreground you have a severed hand holding a shamrock coin. And I also absolutely love that wide-angle warped perspective of the televisions that are leading towards Tom Atkins, but also staying far enough away so that they're not obscured. His work is incredible. Every single piece he does, he knocks out of the park. It's really important to support these guys. I'm so happy I bought his Halloween 3 shirt. I have a Halloween 4 shirt and a Killer Clowns shirt from him coming in the mail.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
This Alien shirt was another one that I just thought was awesome. Unfortunately, it was out of stock. However, I did request a restock of this one as well as some other ones because Cavity Colors allows you to do that. Much like some of these other companies, Cavity Colors allows you to enter your email and they will alert you if it becomes available again. I like when people take two properties that I like and merge the designs together. This Night of the Killer Clowns t-shirt is awesome in doing that. This is obviously a reference to Killer Clowns from Outer Space as well as Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. This They Live design by Devin Whitehead is another one of my favorites, and honestly I think it's one of the best They Live designs that I've ever seen. This Day of the Dead design is so awesome. It's actually not done by Devin. This one is done by Sam Coyne or Sam Hain 1992 on Instagram. In my opinion, this is another just incredible artist. Everything he does is fantastic. I swear, Devin and Sam are on another level. I highly recommend giving Sam and Devin a follow on Instagram because they are just incredibly good at what they do. Now this one is Gutter Garbs. Gutter Garbs again sports a really nice sized collection. There's a lot of properties in here to choose from. One of my favorites by far is this An American Werewolf in London design. This is another one of my favorite designs on Gutter Garbs. This one is also from Sam Coyne, and I think this design is so awesome that this was another shirt that I yet again requested a restock for. So hopefully Gutter Garbs will email me if a large size becomes available again, but this is just a great design of one of my favorite slasher films of all time. This Child's Play 2 design, another absolutely incredible design. Like, I'm telling you, these artists, Sam Coyne, Devin Whitehead, they're so good. Everything that they do just hits so good. I think this Dracula design is awesome. Yet again, Sam Coyne uses complementary colors to just balance out the piece. Those light blues on the bottom complemented by the reds and the oranges and the yellows up top. I think this is another design that just so elegant, clean, somewhat simple, but also has enough diversity in there to draw you in. It's an elaborate piece while maintaining a certain cleanliness to it. I just think it's great. This Nightbreed design is pretty awesome. I actually just watched the film for the first time recently and I thought it was pretty good. I think that this is a film that could do for a remake. I think this, Ghost Ship, there's certain films that have really awesome premises that I feel like just didn't have as clean of an execution as they deserved. And last but not least, we have Terror Threads. I really appreciate this Evil Dead 2 one from Aaron Fulcher, as well as this Evil Dead 2 shirt with a design from our boy Sam Coyne. And don't forget to check out Aaron Fulcher on Instagram as well. His work is fantastic, and I just love seeing these new renditions of old properties that we love. The fact that we're still getting like killer clowns from outer space art, I mean, that's just a treat, isn't it? Now, I actually haven't seen the Terrifier films yet because personally I'm not a huge fan of a lot of gore, but that being said, I think this design is awesome and I actually saw it being sold at my local Hot Topic. So while it's sold out here, you might be able to find it at your local Hot Topic. Again, I haven't seen Terrifier, but I love this shirt because this is another one of those designs that just mashes two properties together. The Killing Joke is the origin story of arguably DC's most popular villain, the Joker. This Halloween design is actually one of my favorites that I've seen on any website, and I liked it so much that I again gave this company my email address so they can alert me if they get a restock. And last but not least, I want to give an honorable mention to Hell On Shirts. This is a company from the UK, so just keep that in mind. Well, that's about it for this video. I appreciate you making it this far. If you did, maybe consider liking and subscribing because that means the world to me. I'm not affiliated with these companies or artists in any way. I just like to support people that I think are making cool stuff. If you end up picking up any shirts from these companies, definitely let me know in the comments which ones you decided to go with. I'd love to hear your preferences. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.